You are awesome in this place, mighty God. Every vessel, Lord. And you are awesome in this place. Abba, Father, and you are worthy of all my praise. To you our lives we raise. You are awesome in this place, mighty God. Now let's learn it together tonight.
Cantemos todos juntos.
And you are awesome in this place, mighty God. And you are awesome in this place. Abba, Father, and you are worthy of all my praise. Yeah, to you our life we raise, and you are awesome in this place. Well, mighty, come on, you got it. Sing it again. You're a holy vessel, and you are awesome in this place. Well, mighty God, yeah, and you are awesome in this. Every vessel, Lord. Well, Abba, Father, yeah, and you are worthy of all my praise. To you our lives we raise. To you our lives we raise. And you are awesome in this place. Mighty God, as I come into your presence, Lord, and as I come into your past the gates of praise, past the gates of, into your sanctuary, into your sanctuary, until we're standing face, till we're standing face to face. I look upon your countenance, and I look upon your I see the fullness. I see the fullness of your grace. Yeah, I can only bow down and sing. Just with your soft voice, we sing. You are awesome in this place, mighty God. You are awesome in this place, Abba Father, and you are worthy of all my praise. To you our lives we raise. You are
quiero pedirles que se sienten y
Go
pasen un
ahead.
tiempo con el Señor.
Yeah, I want you just to sit and rest. You had a long week.
Si tuvieron una semana larga, les voy a pedir que se sienten y descansen.
We're going to sing it again.
Vamos a cantar una vez más.
I want you to close your eyes and see the Lord.
Quiero que cierre los ojos y vea al Señor.
We declare by proclamation, Wilson,
Declaramos por proclamación
over this church, Wilson.
sobre esta iglesia, Wilson.
Wilson, it's right.
Wilson.
Oh, bro. Proclamation. And
Proclamación.
it came as a prophetic errand boy
Que vino de un mensajero profético,
on assignment.
de una tarea,
A church that's so full of humility
de una iglesia que está tan llena de humildad
and loving kindness.
y amor y cariño.
You're undeniable.
Es innegable.
You are awesome in this place, mighty God. You are awesome in this place. You're a blessed man, bro. Say yes.
Eres un hombre bendecido.
And you are worthy of all my praise. To you our life we raise. Wow. You are awesome in this place. This place, you are awesome in the sanctuary in my life, and you are awesome in this place, mighty God, mighty God. Sing to the Lord, yeah, nah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, your Holy Spirit, touching every heart, touching every mind. Holy, yeah, yeah. Holy Spirit, have your way, have your way. Holy Spirit, Lord, yeah, have your way, have your way. Holy Spirit, touching every heart, every mind. Holy Spirit, you have your way, have your way. Holy Spirit, you have your way, have your way. Holy Spirit, you have your way, touching every heart, touching every mind tonight,
Tocando cada mente,
tonight,
cada corazón.
tonight, tonight, yeah. Holy Spirit,
Haz tu voluntad, Espíritu Santo.
Holy Spirit, have your way, have your way. Holy Spirit, have your way in every heart and mind. We wait on you, Lord, yeah. We wait on you, Lord, yeah. We wait on
Esperamos en
you,
ti.
Lord, yeah. God, King of all the earth. Mighty God, King of all the earth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mighty God, King of all the earth, be glorified, be glorified. Every vessel, every member of the River Church, God, yeah. Jesus, be glorified, glorified. Jesus, won't you be glorified, glorified. Jesus, I know you'll be glorified in every vessel today. So here today, yeah. Do it again, Jesus, yeah. Jesus, be glorified, glorified. Jesus, yeah, be glorified, glorified. Jesus, I know you'll be glorified in every vessel today. This church is full of history makers.
Esta iglesia está llena de hacedores de historia.
This body of Christ is full of earth shakers.
Este cuerpo de Cristo está lleno de personas que hacen temblar la tierra.
It makes no difference what country you were from.
Y no tiene ninguna diferencia, no hace ninguna diferencia el país de donde vengas.
A godly destiny awaits us all.
Un destino en Dios espera para todos.
Testimony time, unbelievable. He called me to do their worship conference. The church is Arde Church in Miami, Florida. And as he met me at the airport, we started talking about how his musical training, his whole orientation to worship. He was a little boy listening, believe it or not, this so touched me personally. He was in his bedroom listening to the Integrity albums I did back in the 80s. And as we started talking in the car, we were almost in tears because he said, Kent, I learned worship from you and those cassettes. I wasn't sure even who it was. And then I went to sleep with it. So bro, tell them a little bit of what we said in the car.
Well, it's not only that. I mean, you even asked me how did I learn English? And the way I learned English was, looking at the lyrics, everything you were singing, everything you were saying, my playing. I'm a keyboard player as you are. And I was listening, and we used to have in the church a Yamaha DX7, and
Say it again, bro. A Yamaha.
Yeah, Yamaha DX7, the classic.
The classic.
And it was so powerful to me to listen to the songs, to play them, and it was a huge, huge blessing. Every time I was going to bed, I had this old tape machine, and I used to play the cassette. One night, side A, and the other night the side B, and that's all I did to go to sleep for years. And I was only dreaming about meeting this man because he was like such a reference for me, and I grew up in worship. And
well, tell them where you're from. I forgot to say.
I'm from Colombia, from Bogota, South America.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the point is this, in our little interview, when I was recording the Integrity albums, I was having visions of people from other nations, their faces and the nation was coming before me. So when I got here this weekend, and I just turned 65, and you are how old?
41.
41. So if I did the math on it, the 20 years apart, it was back in the 80s. It was, you were 10, 11, or 12.
Something like that. Yes, I was very, very young, and all I wanted to do was sing and learn English and learn how to worship. Even now, even without knowing about worship, but I just worshiping and singing and learning the songs, and it was something that impacted my heart so deeply. And even till today, last night I was listening again to the songs and I was crying. I cannot believe most of the songs from those tapes were translated, and we used to sing it in our church back in Bogota, back in those days. Yeah, into Bogota, into Spanish in Bogota. And it was so amazing, so powerful. All the worship times we have with those songs, and then to listen them back again in your voice, like, it made me cry. And I mean, you will, maybe you would never know this, but you are part of my life.
Right.
You touched me before, I mean, you know it. And you touch like millions of people without knowing.
Wow, bro. Anyway, it's been very powerful weekend in worship. They have a really great band here. They're actually releasing worship CDs and stuff. But I said, bro, before I leave on Sunday, this is the summer of 18, it was so personal. Like, and I look at him in the car, we're going to eat food, and I said, we're on the verge of tears here because it actually worked. Remember this, as this testimony comes out to you, whatever you're doing, obeying the Lord, it will produce fruit many times over. Don't ever give up and don't ever give in.
It doesn't have to do whether you see it or not, because it's not about you. It's about God.
All right, we'll see you next time. God bless you guys.
God bless you.